Listen, Emily. I'm getting married soon. And of course, I'm inviting all my friends to the ceremony. I'll send you an invitation too, Emily. So please RSVP as soon as possible.
I'm not going, so don't bother sending me an invitation. Enjoy your wedding.
What? Wait a minute, Emily. Your high school friend is getting married, you know. Why are you saying you won't come? What reasons could possibly be more important than attending my wedding? We've known each other since high school.
Why? Have you forgotten what you did to me? Stealing my boyfriend and then inviting me to your wedding is just too insensitive.
Are you seriously still hung up on that? Those relationships weren't going to last anyway.
They might have if you hadn't interfered. Every time I started dating someone, you would swoop in and steal them away from me.
Anyway, don't worry about that. I broke up with Jake, you know, the guy I took from you. The man I'm marrying now is the CEO of a company I switched to after dating Jake.
What? You broke up with Jake?
Ages ago. He was so boring after a while. No ambition at all.
I can't believe you. Just a while ago, you were telling me how perfect he was.
Well, actually, I met my current fiancé while I was dating Jake. He was at a mixer I attended just to make up the numbers. When I found out he owned a company, I switched to him in a second, of course.
Unbelievable. You steal your friend's boyfriend and then just toss him aside so quickly.
That's nothing to be surprised about. I've always been like this.
You're right. You always steal from me and then throw them away. Not just this time, but since high school. You always steal my boyfriends and then break up with them right away.
Was Jake the fifth one? Somehow, the guys you date are always my type.
I don't care about that. Anyway, I'm not coming to your wedding. I've been patient all this time, but I've reached my limit.
No, don't say such lonely things. I'm planning to invite lots of friends to the wedding. It would be a problem if even one person is missing.
Surely it'll be fine without just me.
But you're in so many of my high school photos. People will ask where you are.
Tell them I'm sick or traveling. It's not that difficult.
But that would be lying, and I want all my friends there to see me in my beautiful dress. I've already planned the seating.
Unlike me, you have so many friends, Rachel. High school club members and classmates, plus your college circles. With all of those, you should easily have 30 people, even without me.
That's the thing. Even if I invite everyone, it's barely enough. My fiancé had so many friends, so I need to invite just as many, at least 50 friends.
50 people?
Yes, he's so popular because he's a CEO. All his business partners and golf buddies and college friends will be there. I can't look pathetic with only a handful of guests on my side.
That sounds like your problem, not mine.
So you absolutely have to come, Emily. I won't allow you to be absent from my wedding.
That's...
I know you're a bit hurt about the past, but this is my special day. Can't you put aside your petty feelings just this once?
Petty feelings? You systematically ruined my romantic life for years.
Hey, water under the bridge! We're adults now. Besides, I always return them eventually, just slightly used.
Used? You're impossible.
Oh, and about the wedding gift. We're only accepting gifts of $1,000 or more. Just letting you know in advance.
$1,000 or more?
Yes, nothing cheap, please. This is going to be the wedding of the century, and the gifts should reflect that.
Do I really have to give such a large amount for a friend's wedding?
This isn't just any friend's wedding. It's the wedding of a friend becoming a CEO's wife. So that amount is normal, isn't it?
Huh?
Think about it. You're not just celebrating my marriage. You're celebrating my ascension into high society. That's worth at least $1,000, don't you think?
I've never heard of wedding gifts being that expensive unless you're extremely close family.
Well, times are changing, and we're setting a new standard. Besides, I have many friends, so I've attended lots of weddings. I've been to more than 10 weddings so far. And each time I gave gifts and bought new dresses. I want to recoup those expenses now.
Wait, you're expecting your wedding to be profitable?
Why not? That's the tradition, isn't it? You spend money on other people's weddings, and then when it's your turn, you get it all back and more.
Inviting 50 friends with $1,000 gifts each, you're planning to get back more than you ever spent.
You're so good at math, Emily. Always aware the smart one. That's exactly right. My investment is finally paying off.
But that's not how weddings are supposed to work. They're celebrations, not business ventures.
Never mind the details. Just prepare your gift. I'll make sure you enjoy a luxurious wedding in return. I'll send the invitation soon, so please reply.
Hey, Hey, Emily, have you heard about Rachel's marriage? I heard she's marrying someone who runs a company. I heard, and I just received the invitation. As expected from someone marrying a CEO, she's planning a luxurious wedding, but I'm already dreading the $1,000 gift. $1,000 gift? Yeah, she was very specific about the minimum amount of her wedding gift. Wait a minute, what does that mean? Huh? Rachel didn't tell you in advance? She contacted me saying I need to give her at least $1,000. What? Why do we have to give so much money to a friend? She said it's normal since she's becoming a CEO's wife. Also, she wants to recover what she spent on attending weddings from the past. She wants to recoup the gifts she's given and the dresses she's bought. You're kidding. She really said that because she didn't give me a single cent at my wedding. What? Seriously, not even a card. But she attended your wedding, right? I do remember that she posted all those photos on social media. And it's not just my wedding. I was just checking with the other girls, and it seems that Rachel has never given wedding gifts at any wedding she's attended. Really? Last year, I had my wedding, remember? When I looked at the envelope Rachel gave me, there was nothing inside, but it was awkward to say something like, there was nothing in it, so I didn't say anything to Rachel at the time. What? That's awful! And she still had the nerve to post all those photos looking like she was the guest of honor. And now she expects everyone to give her $1,000? As it's now my turn to give Rachel a wedding gift, I wasn't sure how much to give, so I was consulting with the others. And they also said they hadn't received anything either? That's right. After checking around, it seems that none of our friends have ever received wedding gifts from Rachel. Everyone was like me, too uncomfortable to ask her about it. Seriously? And now she's talking about wanting to recoup her expenses? What is she thinking? She hasn't paid anything in the first place. It seems like she's only telling me about the $1,000 minimum gift. I hate to think about it, but maybe she's being selective about who she's asking. What do you mean? Maybe she thinks she can't get gifts from you and the others, so she's trying to get it all from me instead. I see. So that's it. You've always been more generous than the rest of us, and you never confront Rachel about anything. With everything that's happened before, too, this makes me want to skip the wedding even more. What do you mean, everything that's happened? Did you have other troubles with Rachel? I might as well tell you now. Actually, I've had about 5 boyfriends stolen by her in the past since high school. What? Wait a minute. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Since high school? Why didn't you talk to me about this earlier? I was just embarrassed, and she always made it seem like they just naturally preferred her over me. But 5 boyfriends? 5? How did we not notice this pattern? I don't have as many friends as Rachel does. I really hated the idea of making a big deal and involving everyone, so I thought I should just endure it myself, and I couldn't speak up. I see, but that's too cruel, isn't it? After stealing so many boys from you, she still has the nerve to invite you to her wedding. And she told you to give her at least $1,000 as a gift? She's treating me like a complete joke. This is unforgivable. Let's gather all our friends. There must be more victims of Rachel's behavior. You think there are others she's done this to? If she's been doing this to you since high school, who knows what she's done to others? Let's find out. You're right. I'll reach out to my high school friends. Then I'll contact our college friends. We need time to properly understand the situation. What exactly are you planning, Michelle? I'm not sure yet, but I think it's time Rachel got a taste of her own medicine. She can't just use people and expect us to celebrate her for it. I just want to be done with her, honestly. Trust me, after this wedding, you will be. We all will be. Let me make some calls and I'll get back to you.
Emily, tomorrow is finally my wedding day, but are you all prepared? Make sure your gift is in crisp new bills.
Yes, I prepared it properly, don't worry.
I'm so excited! Oh, and make sure you dress your best tomorrow. I'm planning to introduce you to some of his friends specially.
Huh? Why?
It's like an apology for stealing your past boyfriends. You probably haven't found a new boyfriend ever since I took Jake from you, right? So I'll specially introduce you to one of my fiancé's friends.
I'm sorry, but that's not necessary. Could you please stop with the unsolicited setups?
Aw, you're no fun. This is your chance to be introduced to a CEO's friend. You might never get such a perfect opportunity again.
I can find my own dates, thank you.
Really? But you've been single for months now, since Jake, right?
Maybe so, but I absolutely don't want an introduction from you. I don't need such a humiliating encounter.
Humiliating? What are you talking about? These are high-class men with careers. Much better than those college boys you usually date.
That's not the issue, and you know it.
Oh, are you worried he might be stolen by me too? But you can relax about that. Obviously, once I'm married, I won't steal my friends' boyfriends anymore. Although, I might appreciate it if you let me have a little taste.
Huh?
Just kidding, just kidding. Though my fiancé does have some very handsome friends. No! Bad Rachel! I'm a soon-to-be married woman now.
You're incorrigible.
So make sure you're not late for the wedding tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't do anything that would embarrass your friend who's becoming a CEO's wife. Remember, no absences, and the gift must be at least $1,000.
Sure, look forward to the day.
I am! It's going to be the most amazing day. Everyone will be so jealous. You'd better come. It's your friend's important wedding after all. You could even splurge on an extra generous gift.
Yes, I'll prepare it as severance money for our last day as friends.
Huh? What do you mean by last day as friends?
I've decided to cut ties with you after tomorrow's wedding.
What? You can't be serious.
I've been patient until now, but I've reached my limit. I just can't forgive you. Since high school, you've repeatedly stolen my boyfriends and then discarded them. And your insensitivity in inviting me to your wedding without any remorse. I can't be friends with you anymore.
This is ridiculous. You're being way too sensitive. Those guys weren't even right for you.
That wasn't your decision to make. You deliberately pursued them knowing they were with me.
And now you decide to end our friendship over something like that?
Yes, finally.
Fine, do whatever you want. I have plenty of friends, so losing one like you isn't a problem. I don't care about you once I get your gift tomorrow.
So that's all I am to you. Well, see you tomorrow then.
Emily, pick up your phone! Hey, Emily! What is this all about? You and all my other friends aren't at the venue. I told you yesterday you absolutely had to come. What's the meaning of this no-show?
What are you talking about, Rachel? We're not no-shows. We're attending properly.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm looking at the rows of empty seats right now.
The stuffed animals sitting in our seats are our substitutes, aren't they? Each one has our name tag, so please consider them as us attending today.
Are you kidding me? Stuffed animals as substitutes? Are you joking?
I'm not joking. I'm serious. None of us wanted to attend your wedding, but you were so insistent that we come, so we decided to send proxy attendees. We all went to the arcade the other day and worked hard at the claw machines.
You can't be serious. My wedding is starting in 30 minutes and half the seats are filled with plush toys.
They're quite cute, aren't they? I picked a teddy bear for myself. Michelle chose a bunny.
What? It's terrible that you didn't want to attend my wedding. No one is actually celebrating my marriage.
You're the terrible one, Rachel. You've never given wedding gifts to anyone. No one wants to celebrate such a rude person.
What?
I heard from everyone. You've never given a single wedding gift despite attending all those weddings. Giving empty envelopes as gifts is unacceptable as a friend.
Wait, that's not true. This is unbelievable. You're not supposed to talk about how much you received as gifts. That's not something you discuss with friends. I can't believe everyone would gossip about this.
Don't talk about etiquette when you haven't even paid anything. You were just taking advantage of everyone's kindness. You thought no one would talk about receiving 0 gifts, right? That's why you never gave anything to anyone.
Well, I've been going through some financial difficulties recently. I was planning to make it up to everyone later.
For all these years, interesting timing that your financial situation improves right when it's your turn to receive gifts. What was that about wanting to recoup your expenses when you barely gave any gifts and telling me specifically to give $1,000 or more? This is probably the reason. You thought you might get 0 gifts in return, right? So you tried to get it from me instead.
Well, about that. That's not it at all. I just thought you, as my close friend, would want to be especially generous.
I'm sorry, but I told everyone about this too. How you've repeatedly stolen my boyfriend since high school. Now everyone says they can't sincerely celebrate your wedding.
What? You can't be serious. Wait, you told everyone? How could you? Those were private matters between us.
Did you think I'd never tell anyone? Did you think as a friend I'd never mention anything negative about you? I think you've taken advantage of our kindness long enough.
What? Suddenly everyone's united against me. Leaving only stuffed animals and not coming to the venue is the worst. Everyone ganging up on me for revenge. You're all so mean.
I don't care what you think of us or what you say. We're not friends anymore anyway.
If that's how it is, fine. I'll cut ties with you myself. I was doing you a favor by keeping you in my social circle all these years. You should be grateful I even invited you. I don't care about you or any of the others anymore. Don't come crying to be friends with a CEO's wife again later because it'll be too late.
Yeah, whatever.
But make sure you pay your gift as promised. You said you prepared it as severance money, right?
Rest assured, the stuffed animals are holding gift envelopes.
As long as I get the money, I don't care. I'm a CEO's wife, and I live in a different world from you ordinary people. I don't even want to see your faces anymore.
Hey, Emily, did you hear about Rachel's wedding today? No updates yet. How did it go after we left the stuffed animals? They actually continued with the ceremony even though all the bride's friends were stuffed animals. An acquaintance of mine works at that venue. They secretly told me about it. Someone like Rachel wouldn't cancel the wedding over something like that. It probably turned into a fancy, cute wedding instead. But it was actually anything but fancy. It was a complete disaster. It turned into an absolutely crazy wedding. Really? What happened? Not just the bride's friends, but the groom's friends were all absent too. After planning such a big wedding, not a single friend of either the bride or groom showed up. What? So you're saying all the groom's friends canceled too? Not canceled, just proxy attendants like us. They had hired extras. Extras? But Rachel told me the groom has many friends. So why would they need to hire extras? He apparently did have many friends, but they all cut ties with him before the wedding. Rumor has it that the company he manages is in a really bad situation because of this. Really? I can't believe it. So his company is in trouble? Apparently, he started the company with several close friends, but the groom had an affair with one friend's wife. An affair? Yes, with his business partner's wife. Can you believe it? Apparently, it had been going on for months. That's horrible. When that was discovered, all the friends in joint management left the company, and as the story spread, everyone declined their wedding invitations. Too proud to scale down, they hastily arranged for extras. Does Rachel know about this? Apparently, she knows nothing about it. Considering the timing, he was probably having the affair while engaged to Rachel. If he told her about the company crisis, he'd have to explain about the affair, too. So he hasn't told Rachel anything at all. Seriously? I feel a bit sorry for her, but they're a well-matched couple, aren't they? Rachel has also made moves on her friends' boyfriends, and both of them have had all their friends decline to attend as a result. They might actually be a perfect match. That's certainly true. I felt bad about sending stuffed animals for the groom, but if it's mutual, that's fine. His friends will decline too. Even though we're not friends anymore, I hope they can find happiness from here. They're a well-matched couple, so they should be able to work together. You're more forgiving than I am, but yes, I hope they figure things out together. Thanks for helping organize everything, Michelle. Anytime. That's what real friends do.
Hey, Emily, what is this gift? There's over $1,000 in it, but it's all labeled Monopoly money.
Is something wrong with that? As promised, there's a generous amount in there.
Don't mess with me. This joke isn't funny at all. Bring me real cash right now.
That's rich coming from someone who only gave empty envelopes.
Shut up! We're not talking about that right now. He scolded me because of you all. He said I embarrassed him at our important wedding. He said all his friends will think he married a terrible woman.
All his friends? Your groom is surprisingly good at acting.
Huh? What are you saying? That makes no sense.
Sorry, that's just between us. Don't worry about it.
What's with that attitude when I'm so angry? Let me tell you, I'm not going to forgive this disrespect. You're going to have to apologize on your knees. Apologize to me in front of him.
That's fine with me, but in exchange, you'll apologize to me too, right?
Huh? Why should I apologize?
You have plenty to apologize for. Repeatedly stealing my boyfriends and all the wedding gifts. Kneel down and apologize to everyone in front of him. Then I'll kneel and apologize too.
Don't be stupid. I can't possibly do that. You want me to embarrass myself in front of my husband? Are you insane?
Then I won't apologize either. Don't ask others to do what you can't do yourself.
What the hell? Why doesn't everything go my way? I'm sick of you. I hate my friends. I hate him. I hate everyone.
Why are you saying you hate the groom the day after your wedding?
I don't care about that man anymore. He suddenly said I didn't receive any gifts from my friends.
Ah, I see.
So I told him to get them right away, but then the CEO starts saying he doesn't take money from people. We spent a lot on yesterday's wedding. So the groom gets 0 gifts. I only get monopoly money. This is a huge financial loss.
That's tough, but since we're not friends anymore, it's not my problem. Please take your complaints elsewhere.
What? You can't just walk away from this. You owe me real money.
I don't owe you anything, Rachel. Not money, not friendship, not loyalty. You've taken enough from me over the years.
After everything I've done for you, all the parties I invited you to, all the social connections?
Well then, take care. I wish you and your groom happiness.
Don't you dare block me! This isn't over!
And after that, Rachel finally learned everything her groom had been hiding. She immediately said, "I never heard that you were about to go bankrupt. I want a divorce." But the groom refused to accept it, saying, "I'll rebuild the company by myself, so just shut up and support your husband," and wouldn't grant her a divorce. Instead, Rachel was told, "Go borrow company funds from your parents." But when Rachel tried to consult with someone, she found that all her friends had blocked her, and there was no one who would listen to her complaints or help her, saying, "In this situation, I have no choice but to let my husband rebuild the company and turn things around." She didn't divorce him and now works part-time jobs from morning till night to support their daily